Hey, it's going to YouTube, so you know it's best here. This is a review of my brand new baby here, the Canon T2i. Well, it's better known overseas as the 550D. Now, this is a sequel to the Canon 1i and also the 500D overseas that Canon has brought out recently this past month. And I have to say, this is my first DSLR, so it's my first camera kind of out of the normal consumer camera. All I've been using is point and shoot cameras up to this point, just plain digital cameras. But this is a camera that has a lot more features, a lot more functionalities, takes amazing pictures, but also I got it really for the video quality. I know some people out there are saying I shouldn't have got the camera just for that. I beg to differ. The first thing I'm going to talk about today, though, is about the body and the style of this camera. A couple of improvements on this predecessor they've done is they added some better grip to it, some rubber gripping to the camera itself. They have a dedicated spot here to the back for your thumb grip. And overall, the feel in my hands is very nice, very comfortable. I don't feel like I'm going to drop it at all. On the back, it does have the same 3.0 screen that it had in the 500D or the Canon 1i, but it is a 3:2 aspect ratio, so it doesn't have the black bars anymore when you're looking at pictures or playing back video. The previous camera did for some reason. And it also has a dedicated start and stop movie function button on the back of it, and that really points me towards Canon really pushing video on this thing, because this is the best. They produce the best 1080p video quality out of the DSLRs than anybody else out there, and they added a dedicated button there to kind of push you to use that video quality or that video function mode a little bit more. It takes, as far as the format, as far as media, my voice got a little high there, didn't it? As far as the recording, as far as memory, it supports SD, supports SDHC, and it supports SDXC. So it's going to be able to take a wider range of those cards, the memory card slots, and it has a very easy accessible slot there that you can easily put those cards in and out. And also another thing that it does carry over from the predecessor, it does feature 9-point autofocus. So autofocus is very crisp with this, it's very fast, it takes very little time to actually autofocus on this thing. Okay, and a couple more features of this camera. It does feature HDMI out, so if you want to plug this into your HD TV to show your latest pictures or your latest 1080p video, you can do it directly from the camera. It also does feature a microphone in, so if people are going to be using it a lot with video, you can plug in an external microphone to boost up your audio quality. But the camera does feature a built-in microphone, which is not too shabby at all. It actually produces very nice quality. And the next thing is also that this camera has very good battery life. The battery life is amazing with this. The first day I got it, I took a lot of pictures messing around with it, and a lot of HD video, which I made in my first couple of videos that you saw, and my battery life didn't even drop a bar. The only time I only had to recharge this battery life so far is once, and that's when I actually left it on when I went to go get something to eat. So the battery life is pretty good with this camera as well. Now let's get to the actual picture quality of this, because it is a camera, and its main focus is actually to take pictures. But I'm going to show you some of these pictures here, and they're absolutely amazing. Some of the best pictures I've seen, especially coming from me, but they were very easy to pull off. And I'm not really, again, this is my first DSLR, so I'm still learning and tweaking things with it. So this is pretty much stock settings. I haven't really changed the settings at all that much. But I was still able to produce some good quality pictures with this thing. And so as far as picture quality, it's an 18 megapixel sensor in there, so it takes very high quality pictures with it. And so I would say that I think a lot of people will be impressed with this. Now, from the movie mode with this, it features 1080p. You can shoot 1080p at 30 frames per second. You can shoot 720p at 60 frames per second. That may be a viable option that I might start using now, because you know, YouTube does feature 1080p, but a lot of people out there doesn't have their internet connection, is not built up for it. So 720 is pretty good. But it features 1080p all the way up to 30 frames per second, and it is absolutely amazing. It's very amazing. I shot a few videos on here showing you, demonstrating some of this video quality. I might put the links in the sidebar, but go to my main channel to check them out and give you some comparison tests to the Canon HF10, which I have as a consumer camcorder, and it just blows it out of the water. So the 1080p on the thing is absolutely amazing. This is because of the sensor that it has inside this DSLR. And some people, again, kind of cringe at the fact that a lot of people are going to be getting this camera just for the video quality, but I beg to differ, because there have been a lot of YouTubers, especially the big YouTubers out here, who produce a lot of their videos with this, with the similar type of camera like this, because you want to get a professional HD camera, like a real professional HD camera, you're going to be spending in the thousands for it. Probably the upper towards $2,000, maybe even more, maybe a little bit less. But this camera right here is only 800 bucks or 900 bucks if you need the lens. 800 bucks if you already have a lens for it. So the price range for this thing allows it to really improve the video quality that you're going to be producing. Again, it's not a dedicated, I'm not going to be recording a football game with this, or parents, you shouldn't be, I don't think you'd be recording a children's football game with it. I don't think it's not meant for long term use as a video camera. But I think for a very short burst, so you're taking on the trip somewhere and you're going to be combining a lot of short clips together, it's the perfect camera for it. And I really love this camera for the video quality. So overall, this camera is amazing. It's nice. It is a great buy if you're looking at upgrading from the 500D. For what people have said, and also if you're just like me trying to enter in this market and really want a camera that really produces some great quality images and video, I say go ahead and pick up this camera now. So it's available right now. Go check it out. There are tons of videos on YouTube, just not mine, about showing the video quality. Just type in Canon 550D or T2i, and you'll see a lot of people doing video tests, and they tweak the settings, and they're a lot better at me, and they produce a lot better quality of what you can see. So if you like my video quality, check out theirs. You're really going to be impressed. All right, it's been So You Know's Best here. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you later.